What's good, y'all? This your boy Shatek, the producer. We on the Beats on Film Network. We call this one Conversations on Film. We have our co-hosts here with Jamie and Dahra. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've had a lot of feedback from Jamie's last appearance on Conversations on Film, and you know, his whole what was it? His whole theory on being what is it? What's your theory?
The third letter in the alphabet, comfortable.
Let's see, comfortable. So this young lady here is his wife. He's married, and he has this outlook on life. So we're here to talk about a couple things. We'll get back to that. So let's get to some current events. Let's talk about who should we talk about first? Let's talk about Megan Thee Stallion and her friends and Tory Lanez and them people, right? They're in court now for the alleged shooting of Megan Thee Stallion, and we don't know who did it, right? In your mind, Jamie, who did this?
Tory did this. And now I'm about to give you some bars right now. I don't mean he did it like as in he shot her.
Okay.
I mean he did it as like he probably told Megan Thee Stallion a lot of things. Like, yo, I like you. I'm really feeling you. I want us to be like a celebrity couple. We probably filled their head up.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like, anytime a girl acts crazy, that's because of what you told her.
Mm.
So he did it to himself. If you'd have kept it real, like your real talk, I'm just an artist. I'm not looking for love. We can mess around, but I don't see you as my girlfriend. You feel what I'm saying? Like we not on that type of time.
But from what they were saying is that him and her best friend was messing around. Megan introduced him to her best friend, and then her best friend got sick, and she went back down south or whatever, and then Megan started messing with him.
Wait.
You didn't hear the update? That's why I sent you that video.
Hold on. Wait. Who introduced who? Megan introduced.
They met them at the same time.
They met him at the same time at the Rock Nation brunch.
Okay.
But then I think Megan was trying to aim for him to be with her, and then she wanted messing with him. Well, they both messing.
Nah, I think she pulled the old, let me hook you up with my girl. But low key, she went like that's an old one. That's an old one. But it worked. Clearly.
I mean, it didn't work because nobody was being real with themselves. Right? So she's trying to hook him up with somebody, and she really wanted to hook up with him herself. Mm-hmm. She should have said that, and nobody would be in the situation. And he gonna play the game like, oh, word, you want to fuck with me? I'll clap you, but I ain't taking you serious.
Mm. So they were at Kylie Jenner's house, and they were chilling, having fun. And then, as the story goes, Tory was trying to holler at Kylie. So they were leaving, and then and Tory was still there. And then Megan said she left her slipper and went back to the house to get it, and then got Tory, and they, left. And that's when Tory was like mad at Megan allegedly for like messing up his thing with Kylie, and he basically spilled the beans like, yo, well, I don't know why you like that. You just fucking the baby yesterday, and you just was messing with what's the basketball player he was messing with?
Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons. And then he was like, and then you fucking with me knowing that I'm fucking with your friend. And that's where the whole argument stemmed from.
When
I had to Google her age because I wanted to see, because it just sounds like a lot of young drunk shit.
Right.
She's still young. She's still in that.
Megan?
They're all still young. This is just like young.
Let me ask you a question.
Shit.
Do you consider Kylie Jenner white or black?
She's white.
She's white. Okay, so now when a black sister is sipping, she's drunk, and she's feeling a black little short brother. And this little black short brother is loving the white girl, right? So how do you think she feels right then and there? Let's bring up the insecurity now.
See, that I think that's my number one issue. I'm so disappointed in the whole situation because you would think at this point she would have enough confidence in herself that she wouldn't even be wrapped up in this.
Who?
Megan.
But, you know, this was early in her career. This is 3 years ago. She probably just got hot in 2018, 2019. So she still isn't the Megan that she is today with all the coach and being on these other high-end stuff, deals that she got. So
see, it was, in my mind, she was 3 years ago. Did she have that video already with the WAP video? Was that already out?
I'm gonna come clean, bro. I think she's light.
No, seriously, because let's unpack this.
I'm gonna unpack
I want to know
she's light,
at what
bro.
stage of her career was she at? Because in my mind, this occurred when that video was out.
Well, WAP came out August 7th, 2020, and I think the incident happened in July.
Okay, so
that was after, though. She didn't know that she was going to be a part of WAP. Well, she might have known, but didn't know how big it was going to be. And I think the situation that happened to her helped that record grow even more because it was more, you know, Cardi is a big thing, but with her having this situation, it made it even, you know, bigger.
Part of me wants to say I am disappointed because I just wish this was a different way. I wish this wasn't a world where they're going to now pick apart who this girl fucked, who she didn't fuck. That's just what it's going to be. At 27, you're still, it's like I'm on the cusp of you should have known better, but then it's like, girl, you ain't know better. Like, why would you, if you knew that this was the route you were gonna take, the last thing you should be doing is messing with any other dudes in the industry.
But she came in messing with a nigga in the industry. Moneybagg Yo was her boo before then, and then she was linked to allegedly to Trey Songz. Then she went with I guess DaBaby, Tory, alleged with Ben Simmons.
Oh, she like little niggas? Like little short guys?
Partisan Fontaine, that's her boyfriend now.
Excuse me? Who?
Partisan Fontaine.
That's her boyfriend now. She better give him to write some songs before she fuck this one up.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe she likes to deal with guys in her own industry.
No, at the end of the day, let me break it down to you. She's light. She's a pop.
But why do you keep...
She doesn't look better than joints in the hood. Let's get real to it. People be praising this woman. I'd be like, yo, bro, she could clap her buns. Okay, and next. Mad black sisters in the hood can clap their buns. That's natural for them to do. I don't get it. Like, why is everybody praising her? Like, oh, Megan Thee Stallion. Okay.
Well, who is it? Everyone, or is that what
black brothers are loving this lady?
The media puts out there. That's what the media thinks we want to see.
Okay.
That's what's getting the likes. People want to see her clapping her ass.
Okay, well, the media isn't showing. Yo, I feel like I'm laughing like Kanye. But listen, right? The media is not praising the Jewish woman, right? With long skirts and the Muslim woman. Yes or no? Hold on.
You're
the Muslim woman. No, I'm not. Because they're more
put together.
They're more put. What? Huh?
No.
So you're judgmental. What do you mean put together?
No.
So the sisters clapping their buns is not put together?
They putting their buns together.
Wow.
See, the thing with this is I can edit this.
Okay.
But listen, no. See, you scared. Be real.
We gonna.
I'm Michael Myers and you Kanye right now. It's like
you just
said George Bush doesn't care about black people. And I'm just like,
let me really break it down to you. At the end of the day, Tory Lanez should have kept it real with Megan Thee Stallion.
No.
Hold on, famo.
Why?
Hold on.
Why he gotta keep it real? As a mother of a son, as a father of a son, my son is not obligated to keep it real with you.
With her.
You're fucking me and I just fucked your best friend. I absolutely have all reasons to not keep it real with you now. Hello?
Well, no. I'm saying like you don't know what he told Megan. Like he could have filled her head up.
But Megan knew that he was messing with her friend that you just hooked him up with.
But she's gonna hold Tory to what he said. Tory Lanez didn't hold her to what she did. If he was real, he'd have been like, "Yo, real talk, bro. Yo, Megan, you a fire body. I can't clap you because I fuck with your friend."
The only thing he's responsible for is if he shot the girl.
Right.
Anything before that, those two girls should be fucking ashamed of themselves. Ashamed.
Where's Kendall Jenner in this?
She had nothing to do with
Kylie?
this. It was Kylie.
Kylie, my bad.
It was just
I don't know. Them niggas is like, I don't know, my nigga. They all look like Ben Simmons.
It was
You
just
ask
at
me.
her house. The bottom line is this is two black women
Mm-hmm.
on the media stage once again.
Mm-hmm.
Behind some fuck shit. Like that's what it boils down to.
And they was
So
at
both
a
of them
white
should have
person's
known
house.
better.
Hold on.
Okay.
They was at a white person's house.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, the white person has nothing to do with nothing now.
Because the white girl's not out there beefing over
Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez.
You see how the white man got you?
What are you
How is she not
talking
accountable?
about?
How is she not in court? Nothing.
Okay, I mean,
She did
from an
come to court.
insurance
She did come
aspect,
to
I
court.
don't know how that plays out because it happened on her property.
No, it wasn't on her property. It was miles away. They left.
What does she have? You the one who wants to be a first letter A accountability. Okay, nigga, should you be accountable for your actions?
I'm mad if Megan Thee Stallion is causing all this.
You left your slipper, but then you come out with a nigga and a slipper.
And you're not Cinderella.
She went back there for him. She didn't want to leave him there. There was already also she wanted to leave. Of course you want to leave because now this dude who you thought was your nigga is now in everybody else's face. And now you want to leave. You sour. But now you leave with your girl. Fuck this. You thought the nigga was gonna follow you. Looking, Tory ain't behind you. Now you fuck that. We gonna get in the car. This nigga still not behind you. I think I forgot my slipper. Like, girl, we done did this.
Okay. How you spitting? Go ahead.
We done did this already. So now you gotta go back. You gotta get your slipper, and now you come out with Tory. That's what she went back there for. Really and truly, if I was Tory's lawyer, I'd be like, yo, she kept coming for me.
Right.
You had ample time if you felt like you were threatened, if you felt like you were in a bad situation that you could have left. Now, before I get all jumped over, because I know he was like, oh, there's no excuse. Yeah, there's no excuse for him to shoot her. But
do you think he shot her? Or was it the friend? Because the little theory of mine
because
is
now she's pleading the fifth.
right. The little theory of mine is she got a hold to the gun, and she was mad about it because, I think they said something allegedly where she said, you always do this, right? Mm-hmm. And she went to like grab the gun and probably is shot off by mistake, and then Tory probably grabbed it from her, and the gun, he grabbed it and it was shooting as well. But it's possibility. Anything happens.
It's a big old fucking mess. And at this point, if she's pleading the fifth to protect herself, cool. If she's pleading the fifth to protect this nigga, the bitch still ain't learned her lesson.
Right.
And she fucking deserves to go to jail.
I mean, is this a part when you I guess dating famous people? This could happen anywhere, but dating famous people is like the insecurities of it all and everything like that. Is that a thing?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, this could have been regular people. That's
right.
The thing. The fame in this situation has nothing to do with the fact that your best friend, you hook me up with somebody, I get COVID, I come back, and now you're banging this nigga?
That's crazy.
How?
Just get the
and then to add insult to injury, you gonna invite me out to party with this nigga? So everyone's keying and joking, and then we get in the limo, and I'm probably sitting there like, why is she going so hard to go back to get him? Like, I'm not understand. Like, she was probably like low key. I hope she did shoot the bitch in her foot. Like, when I'm really like adding it up.
Now you're learning.
Bitch, you brought me out here, brought me to a party to chill with the nigga that you hooked me up with that you're also fucking. You fronted like you left your slipper there to have us turn around to get the slipper. You come back out with the nigga I'm supposed to be messing with. And then y'all tell me in the car, because then shit boiled over. I know exactly how that went down. Niggas got back in the whip. Shit boiled over. Well, bitch, I'm fucking him too. And the next thing you know, this bitch is down a pinky toe. Like, this shit crazy, my nigga.
But
this is just no.
But you know, Tory was the one that told. Like, why are you doing this knowing you fucking me and fucking this nigga and fucking that nigga? He snitched.
Oh,
saying that no, Megan did.
Yeah,
saying, asking, oh, wow.
Like, why are you making a scene?
And he made it hot in the car. I guess literally, yeah, right.
How do you go from Ben Simmons,
the baby,
girl?
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm about to finish you up. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm about to finish you up. Yeah, proceed.
It's just the caliber.
What's the caliber? Because Tory's short.
It's not about. Hold your horses there, 6'2". Hold your horses.
Nah, I want to know.
Okay, first of all, it has nothing to do with him being short. I love Tory. I fucks with Tory. I'm just talking about, as a woman, you have to kind of just make a decision, like, what name? Like, I don't give a fuck. People can attack me. This is what it is. You can't put out there that this is the level of man that I date and think that you're going to somehow rise above that. Like, Ben Simmons is her peak. She not getting better than Ben Simmons now. And he has a nasty ass attitude. Let me just add that on top. Like, every guy that she has added is just, every guy, I don't have anything good to say. I not necessarily bad. It's just like, girl, why? Like, I would just like to know why. Like, her decision making on multiple levels is questionable. You're marketing yourself to black women, but you're not a good friend.
Well, you know this whole thing, you know, like black women power. What is it like when it's like
Pretty Girls Rock? What?
Yeah, sisterhood and all that. But they always say like they just be mean chicks. It just be mean girls getting together.
It's not just black women, because like that, like aggressive black woman stereotype. Like I'm I'm up to here with it because white women are the most aggressive women there are, like hands down.
No, they're not. I feel attacked.
No, and that's their line. They always feel attacked.
Exactly.
And
they have more game than y'all. They know how to play the game. Y'all don't.
Women in general, I think we just have a tendency to lose sight of, and I don't want to say women because it's people. It's not just women. It's people. It's just you guys do something and it's because you're demanding respect. If we do it, we're being petty. So it's like the same shit.
Absolutely. If the black man felt that he was getting respected, he wouldn't feel no way.
Right. So, all right, on to another subject. We don't know who did it. It could have been Kelsey.
Am I mad that he didn't? That she only got shot in her foot? Yes.
What?
Amy, why would you? That's someone's child.
She caused a lot of shit, bro, and they praising her, and she's light to me, bro. I like her music.
It's okay.
But
I don't know what happened.
Like I was saying, right? Like I'm upset because people praising Megan Thee Stallion, and I don't think she's it. She may be 6.5, right? To me, I'm being real with you, right?
At 6'5",
and she's like 6'5", right? Okay, whatever.
Why does it always come down to that? Like, why does it always come down to like, okay, now we have to like rate her looks?
Nigga, I mean, this is life. This is everybody gets rated. What do you mean? Yeah, you're 6.5. That's it. She's 6.5 compared to for the trouble she's causing. How about that? She could be a 10 in real life. You're a nice girl. Da, da, da.
No, you're right. I agree on that point.
In this situation, when you cause this much trouble, I have to be very detailed. You're 6.5.
Yeah, I couldn't fuck with her.
Hold on. Just like you said over there with the like messing with Ben Simmons and you want to go to this person. What's the difference between Ben Simmons and the baby or what's the name? They both celebrities at their own right. They all got money. So what's the difference?
That's
why
like,
it has to go back to the money? Why it has to go back to
it's
the
not about
to the
it's not about money. It's just about
the class, the kind of class.
Right, because like I could give you an example. If she would have been dating, I'm trying to find somebody else in music that's single. Like a Jake, oh, he's married. Mm-hmm. But let's just say J. Cole wasn't married, okay, theoretically. Right. And you were dating J. Cole. Mm-hmm. Like, okay.
Because what? Because he makes wholesome music?
And he's just as tall as Ben Simmons. I don't know if you know that.
And he plays basketball in Africa.
The track record. I'm just talking about the track record of... Yo, it don't even matter. I'm just talking about if I was a dude... What is the difference between this? I'm talking about if I'm a man, if I'm a dude, you're not going to be messing with certain dudes and think you going to come to me now. Like, that's a dub. Like, I feel like women need to get that also. Like, I don't think a lot of women receive that. The guys that you date says a lot about you. The baby he has made a name. Yeah, he can rhyme whatever, but he's disrespectful to women. But even if that's not what happened.
But her whole initial come up was with the baby. They had songs together that were smashes. And remember, baby was hotter than her at that time.
But he wasn't but you having songs with somebody is different from now. You have a relationship with them.
But them having songs could be different from who they are.
And even that right there, really who why are you having relationships with people that you work with? Like, there's something very unprofessional about that. Like, just that. And I think that's really what bothers me, is these are all people you worked with that you also are fucking.
In the same industry. But, I mean, who is she supposed to fuck? Like, because these are the people that she's around. It's like she's not around Joe.
There's plenty of people. How about just don't fuck the niggas you're doing songs with? Like, we could just start there. Like, that's a great place to start.
Well, she's young. She lost her mom. There's a lot of things that go with it.
Niggas be throwing that, yo, bro. I lost a lot, bro. I'm from the slavery era. I ain't have nothing, bro. They take
I don't
everything
care
from
who
me.
she lost. What does that got to do? So you lost somebody giving pussy out?
I mean, she was going through something. That could be like her coping mechanism. They said that she has a drinking problem.
Oh,
and even
drive the boat.
Even the person that she was doing business with said she has a crazy drinking problem.
But this is what I'm saying. Mental health, bad decisions. I'm telling you, all the things I'm saying, she's making bad decisions. The girl has problems. Right. She has problems. Nobody makes the moves that she's making with the type of potential that she could have or could have had. Because I'm going to keep it a buck. Her career is going to have a hard time rebounding off of this.
Right, especially if he didn't shoot her. And then she literally said at her mouth, he shot me. I seen you shoot me. She has so much inconsistency with herself. She was on Gayle King. Oh, I wasn't messing with him. Then in court, yes, we were intimate. That's kind of.
But you know what women are going to remember? What? You was fucking your girls, man. Like, we don't even care about the shot no more. We don't even care. Nobody cares about that anymore. Trust me.
But then
no one cares.
The great Cardi B. I was my homegirl was fucking on your nigga. Aha, like that's like a reward to you girls nowadays.
And it got an award, right? Did that song get an award? Did that song get an award?
You women.
No,
at the end of the day, she cried. Megan Thee Stallion cried, and people felt bad for her. That's why when a woman cries, I get madder. Because I feel like it's disrespectful. Because I feel like there's always something after I feel like there's a gimmick behind it. And unbeknownst, what was it? Unbeknownst, babe. Unbeknownst me, right? Right? She cried, and if you don't know no better, you'll feel bad. Like, damn, yo, Tori's a piece of shit. Yo, nigga,
who cried?
Megan did a lot, right? She fake cried, whatever.
She cried on the
Her
stage.
toe was still shot.
No, I'm talking about.
She ain't cry for that though.
And then she lied saying that she didn't get shot. She had glass in her foot because she wanted to protect them.
Yeah, what happened? I thought there was glass.
But
when a woman cries, men get upset. Do research. What is the real reason why she's crying? She cried. Think about it, right? She cried. People felt bad for her and was on her side. Now it comes to find out She was being grimy the whole time.
Okay, but the thing is now
How could you
that's
feel
the
bad for somebody that was grimy the
It
whole time?
doesn't justify her getting shot.
Yes, because you played the game to get shot. You should have got killed.
But see,
playing that type of game.
That's a problem for me.
Wait.
That's a problem. You can't say that someone deserves to get shot.
Let me
because
not
they
say
did
that.
Something wrong.
I mean, now I gotta be real, bro. Like,
no,
you
be
playing
real.
that type of game, you playing with more than fire. If you trying to, it's like you inviting me to get played.
Who invited
You're not getting. It's like I don't mind. A person shouldn't mind getting played by accident. Like she's like, yo, she did the introduction to stab her friend in the back.
Right.
That's wow. That's worse.
And probably to do that just to show you, like, bitch, I'm famous, and he really want to fuck with me. In the
See,
first
I
place.
don't know if it's that deep
It could be.
because I saw the girl Kelsey, and let's keep it real.
Good.
To me personally, Kelsey is a better looking woman.
Right, but then she had to use that I'm that bitch, I'm Megan Thee Stallion over that, because that will trump it every time when it comes to certain shit. You know what I mean? Like a nigga would love, just like women like to fuck niggas with status, you know, niggas would like to do the same thing. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? Like,
AKA Kim Kardashian. Go ahead, though.
yo.
You know what gets me mad the most?
Here we go.
No, because
Stop telling my business.
hold on, no.
Stop
See,
telling my
you know what's so
business.
crazy? See, guilty conscience. I wasn't even going to bring it to you.
You was.
But besides that, you watch these ladies all the time. Besides that, what was her name? What was it? Is it Kylie or Kendall?
Kylie
Jenner, right? White woman, right? It kind of goes back to slavery days, bro. Like they just want something that's white, but it's not right. What's white for a black person is not right. And she escaped. That's what gets me mad the most. She escaped. And I swear to God, if Kylie was black, she would be in the courtroom. Everybody be flaming her up. But nobody says nothing about this lady.
But Kylie didn't do anything.
That's
She
my whole
just let
point. She did something by being involved.
She was not involved.
If she was black, she'd be involved.
she you know, she had to testify, right?
And what did
tell
she
him what
say?
happened that night.
And what did she say?
She told him everything that happened that night.
And what was that?
They were drunk. We were having a good time. It wasn't a party. Tory Lanez was trying to talk. You know, they were like flirtatious with each other, and that's all that really happened. You know, she came back to get her slippers. She told them that they had to go now. Like, that was the shit.
Where's Megan's parents? Are her parents involved in her life?
No, her mother died. I said her mother died.
Where's her father?
Right before.
I feel horrible.
I don't know about her father.
This is a lot. This girl probably needs somebody to help her.
Right.
You went to these good, clean white people house in Calabasas, and you was acting ass out there. I'm gonna keep it above.
Start a big sis black program.
Somebody need to whoop her ass just for that. You went up there to Chris Jenner and them's house, and you was to the point where people who say they get shit faced had to kick you out their house.
Yeah.
At the end of the
It
day,
gotta be bad for
shout out
that.
to Tory because Tory held it down. Tory never mentioned that other girl's name. He never said, "Yo, she
I
really
didn't even
did
know
it."
there was a Kelsey.
So
till
now-
trial.
Is Tory taller than he looks?
All right. So look. All right. So this is gonna be a segue to something else, right? So in relationships, right? You know, people get married, they share their intimate moments on social media. When one partner decides not to share their other partner on their social media, is that a red flag? And why is it important for you to show your counterpart on your social media? Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it, JC.
So what are your thoughts on it, JC? Do we see your wife here on your social media? And why isn't she up there?
The first letter in the alphabet is A, and A stands for absolutely, right? Right? Absolutely. I married this woman. We have 2 kids.
Uh-huh.
I love this lady.
Okay.
Do we go through it? Hell fucking yeah. Of course we do. We should. I mean, we're black, right? I mean, we're still trying to find out who we are, right? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, yeah.
Yeah, what?
Nigga, what do you mean? Yeah, nigga, I put up, nigga.
Yeah,
I put them up. I put up. Like,
when the last time you posted that? Last September when you got married?
No, she's on my recent posts. Is everything okay? Are we with social media police?
I don't like the way you said that.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna keep it a buck. When's the last time you posted her?
but at the end of the day, like,
married?
do I like being pressured? No. You know what I'm saying? Like, black people always got to go above and beyond.
Why do you think I'll be white and black?
Because it is.
That is all he knows. Yo, everything is racial with this guy.
Because it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I live with you and we're good bread and we have 2 kids, what's new? What's different? I don't understand. Like, what else do you need me to do? Like, what do you need me to do? Like, kill somebody?
That wasn't the question.
No. But hold on. Do you know why? Because
this is how you really feel. Let him talk.
hold on. Nah, you're gonna let me spit. Because black women love. No. I'm about to break it down for you, like Kyrie Irving. Black women love black men to put their love in public or do whatever for them, like kind of like almost risk their life for them.
Facts.
To prove to them that they love them. So what a black person does is never enough. And with a white man, it's never enough. So now my next question is the black woman like white supremacy?
Yo, so why is this important for you? Because when we got here today, you said something about, oh, and you're gonna put this on your. Why is this important for you?
First of all, that's not what I said.
that's
not
what
the
it
way I
sounded
said
like
it.
just then.
Let me tell you this. With
I'm gonna go ahead.
Are you comfy?
I'm super comfy.
What I'm gonna say is this. When you're with anyone, you look for established patterns of behavior. Right? So if I know you're close with your family, you're a family guy, we've been dating for X amount of months.
You don't remember? Oh, okay.
At some time, at some point, I'm going to expect you to what? Take me home to meet your family, right?
Right. You want to meet the
months
IG
go
family.
by, years go by, and I don't meet your family, I can pretty much assume that you're not taking me seriously, right? Right? Can we agree on that or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, let's flip that same thing to social media. You're on social media posting yourself mad, little pics, little fake I'm pumping gas pics, but is no car there. You know what I'm saying? Posting up a happy birthday, my nigga, happy born day, my nigga, you my nigga for life, original, day one. You're doing all of that, but I can't get a little happy Mother's Day. I can't get a little, hey, I love nothing from a birthday for nothing. Nigga, that's a red flag. That's telling me you have an established pattern of posting on social. It's not like your social media has a picture of your dog, a picture of a plate of food, a picture of, somebody barbecuing, but it ain't even you. Like, it's not like vague pictures. You have vague pictures, I'm gonna let you rock, because this nigga don't even be on his social media like that. So he don't even be on there like that. But if you're on there posting and gallivanting, then yes, I would expect the same. If I'm just completely absent from the page, yeah, it's a red flag, because now I'm like, okay, you don't want people to know about me. You don't want these little hoes that be hanging on still following your ass. You don't want them to know about me. But you know what I also learned too? Mm-hmm. You could do all of that. These hoes are still there. Mm-hmm. So really and truly, it doesn't matter. Somebody could still post you and be doing you greasy.
Right. But let me tell you one thing about the hoes, right? Now, when I got married, right? And when I got married, it was more, I got more interaction when I started posting my wife more. Like, it'd be more girls, oh, that's so, and then like, oh, you must be nice, and it be all of that stuff. But then when I don't post that at all, it's none of that conversation. You know, you kind of like girls these days, or I don't know, maybe they always want what someone else has, like, because it's like, oh, she married him for a reason and this, that, and the other. You don't think that him posting you could possibly bring the hoes? That's a real, well, you're a woman.
I know that happens. But even you knowing that information, you knowing that there are a segment of women out there who wait for those posts, usually because they're devoid of anything in their life they want a relationship. They feel like they see what you have, that they think that they could get a piece of it. You guys knowing that, those are still the women you guys will entertain. Entertain them how, though? Like a picture? In any way, that's entertaining to me. Liking pictures is entertaining. I mean, you know, Instagram is entertainment. It's not real. It's real, but it's not. I just feel like there's something to be said for you, because I see shit that I like all the time, nigga. I could like the shit. That don't mean I gotta actively like, oh, I like it. Scroll. Like, for you to just I gotta let you know that I like it. That's entertaining to me. But niggas want to say it's not, but it is. Because how would you feel if you went to some regular ass nigga page, some nigga you know in the hood that maybe, you know what I'm saying, he a little poppin', and you scroll up and you know it'll tell you, like, if you have that person in common, it'll say this person liked it. Every single picture your wife liked it. You'd be like, God damn, sis, like, the fuck? That's how it is with my wife when she go on Young Miami page. I like every picture up there. She's an Aquarius.
She's an Aquarius.
Like, yeah.
Aquarius.
I just gave y'all a fake excuse. Yeah, she's an Aquarius. I just threw it out there just to see the. Yeah, she's Aquarius. You see how niggas jumped on it?
Yeah.
At the end of the
Megan
day,
Thee Stallion is Aquarius.
Oh.
That's where it gets even crazy.
That's where it gets worse. But at the end of the day, when you have somebody when you have a person that's complaining about you're not putting them on social media, and then when you go profile for profile,
but you know, guys do that too. It's not just women who do that.
When you go profile for profile and see the guy put up the lady more than the lady put up the guy, you're like, wow, you're just like Megan's tears. You're a cap, and you're a liar, and you're on fire. Nah, real rap though. Like,
all right, so do you post him a lot?
I do post my husband.
Do you post him a lot?
We don't post each other a lot.
Why?
If you go profile for profile, she is on my page more than I'm on hers. And that's my fault because I fell for that trap. I should have held her accountable. Like, yo, my nigga, real talk, I'm not posting you again until you have as many pictures of me as I have of you on my shit. That's my fault. That's the sucker shit.
Why do niggas want to fire this up?
No, we got to talk about it because this is what we having a conversation.
And she'll please, yo, I want you to get it out your mother system.
3, 2, 1.
Nah,
2,
fuck
3.
the breathing, nigga.
What the heck is bothering me?
Come on, Carl Winslow.
No, but you get what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I don't mind though. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. If she want me to do that, no, I don't care, my nigga.
He wouldn't bring it up.
No, he asked the question
because you brung it up.
Jamie,
who, me?
No, she brung it up.
All right, fam. What are you talking about?
Because she said, "Oh, you gonna post this on my page?"
Tom Brown clothes. Good.
First of all, we have had this conversation before. You want to keep it real, nigga?
Let's keep it real, nigga. Let's go.
Jamie and I have been together since we were fucking, what, 20? 25? No, 25. Jamie's a little younger.
All right, come on, man.
Got him.
He's a little younger.
Lala, come on. What up, good, bro?
So we've like been through it all. I was with you when I don't want to say a fuckboy stage, but you was definitely out here mixing and mingling. Remember MySpace, nigga? We've been together since MySpace, man. Nigga, we've been together since BBM, my nigga. Since Sidekicks and the screen and all of this. All right. There was a point in time you wasn't even trying to post me like that. You was trying to keep me on the back, but a bitch had to come through. I had to come through, let niggas know I'm
But you
here.
gotta remember,
I ain't
I'm
going
from-
nowhere.
I'm
I had to
from-
put the pressure on you.
I'm from the original trap era, right? So back then niggas wasn't posting what they liked or what they
Anyway,
loved. And
so
that's
the
a
point
fact.
is, there was a point in time where I was like, you know what, nigga? You don't want to post me? Then God damn it, I ain't gonna post your ass either. And now, can I just say, my husband be posting me. He's so sweet. But it's not just about posting. Like,
It's about I have more posts on you on my page than you do on yours. And
Okay.
you hold on, right? And I fell
I was
into the
getting to that.
I fell into the sucker man's
No,
trap of feeling bad.
Let me tell you what
I
trap
should've been
you
like, yo,
fell
my nigga,
into.
real talk, get the
Let me
fuck out
tell
of
you
nigga.
what trap
Nigga,
you
post me
fell
up more
into.
and I got you back, nigga.
Because I was getting to that.
'Cause I'm tit for tat.
You fell into the trap of sitting and acting like that those type of things don't matter to you. And that's what you do a lot. There are things that matter to you and you'll act like it doesn't matter to you. Instead of saying, yo, real shit, that does matter to me. The same way it bothers you, it bothers me. But you never say those things outright and directly. I tell you when something bothering me. Nigga, you left your socks there. Nigga, you left a tea bag in the I tell you what's going on. You will just not say anything and just be leaving little subliminal breadcrumbs and shit. And it's like, that's what you did with that situation. It's just now recently, literally within the past couple of months, that I'm like, yo, I think he gives a fuck. Like, I actually think he gives a fuck about how often I post him. Like, I wanted to post this beautiful wedding picture. Nah, I look mad. I don't like the way they edited me. I was like, oh, this, like, in my mind, I didn't even think you cared or would even notice that.
I'm a type of person like I don't give a fuck, right? Like on.
But see, you see how everything starts out with I don't give a fuck. Stop doing that. You feel like you need to give the disclaimer to your feelings. No, nigga, I give a fuck. Black men need to stop doing that because you have people out like, no, start saying, no, we do give a fuck. There's nothing wrong with you feeling a way about something. Say I care, my nigga. That shit bothers me.
No, listen.
Why wouldn't it?
I'm gonna break it down for you, right? I'm gonna be real with you. Like when I say I don't care, there's certain situations I really don't give a fuck about. But when you bring awareness to a situation, then I say, okay, wait, okay, now, okay, at first I didn't give a fuck. Now I have to care. Then I'm gonna be very detailed. Right? I don't give a fuck if you post me or not. I live with you, nigga. I don't care. Like,
well, I live with you and nigga, I care.
do you understand what I'm saying? Like we have a real family, we have something that's going on, right? Hold on, right? So whether you post me or not, it's not like we're together and you're like, oh nah,
I mean,
he's not my husband. Like,
I
you know
don't
what I'm
care
saying?
anymore. But let me tell you something. When you first go to a page, it's 9, nigga. Once I get pushed down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Once my shit get to here, my nigga, you better gear me up. Gear me up, nigga.
But I'm gonna be.
Gear me up.
But I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like,
that supposed to shit gonna be down
you know,
here.
gets me so mad. Like when a person reminds me of how I should really feel.
That's how you should feel.
Right. So if I don't, like I said, I don't give a fuck. But when I see somebody going so hard, and then I go to them, and I'm not there in their profile pic, it's like, man, you trying to play me like I'm
what
pussy, my
makes you
nigga.
think the person is not waiting for you to give a fuck and say you care?
Nigga, you bringing awareness and you're not posting me. You're going hard for me posting you, but I'm not on your shit. So I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga.
He care.
Listen,
You also making a stallion shit right now. You going away from the facts. The facts is I have more posts of you on my page than you do on yours, but you're the one
that's requesting.
So, I didn't request.
Not requesting, but you like, oh,
putting
you
your
going
demands.
hard. And I'm like, wait a
she
minute.
put in her demands when she got
hold
here.
on,
I
right?
heard
That shit
it.
in my rider, nigga. I want that, and I want red gummy bears, my nigga.
Yo,
only the red ones.
the red.
Look, let me tell you something. Like I said, for a while, you are a person who will make it seem like you don't care. You literally start half of the shit you say, well, yo, I don't care. But then you'll give me a laundry list of reasons of why. And it's like, as long as we
keep pushing P, fam.
No, babe, it's not just that. You do that with other stuff too. You do.
Yeah, but when I listen, right?
It's like you're afraid to like at this point, like if you want to keep it about, first of all, nigga, if you really want to go pound for pound, toe to toe, how it go?
Pound for pound, toe. I don't know, nigga. Toe for
It's
toe,
fine.
nigga. Kilo for kilo.
Fine.
You know what it
That's
is.
why I
Shout out to
shouldn't
the
be
trappers out there.
drinking. But let me tell you something. If we really want to go, there are way more pictures of us on my page than there are of us on your page.
Cap.
But it shouldn't even be like
I
that.
even counted it with Jalen.
Oh, jeez. Jalen, who's telling other people, giving your page to other girls to say, yo, go check me out on my father's page. I'm on my father's page. Third picture down. Come on,
he's a
Jamie.
because he's telling
You
you shit more
care.
than he's
The
telling
bottom
you.
line is you care, and you need to stop. Like, black men's feelings are not valued in this country. That's like a thing. That's always been a thing. And I feel like black men definitely should be more vocal about the way they feel all the time. Men in general, but fuck that. Because I feel like white men are always fucking crying someplace.
But guess what? They're crying and they're up. Black men can't show their feelings and we're down.
Because you can't show your feelings. You
can't
can't.
show-
You can't
Hold on,
admit.
hold on.
You can't admit to your
Hold on.
wife or your
How
woman
can I show
that
my
I don't got
feelings
it.
and I'm popped? How does that go? That is a wow mix. It's like light liquor and dark liquor.
I mean, if we're really going to go there, like, we could talk about, like, Twist.
What,
Twitch.
Twitch.
Please
yeah.
edit that
What's
out.
that?
That's so disrespectful. Twitch, the DJ,
DJ
who
from
committed
Ellen.
suicide.
Yeah, that's what they say. Suicide.
That's
okay.
what they saying.
Yeah. Well,
What
allegedly.
show was
Allegedly.
he on? What show was he on?
He was Ellen DeGeneres' DJ.
Is Ellen DeGeneres white or black?
What does that have to do? He's a black man who committed
It has
suicide.
a lot because he's under the white watch.
But she loved him.
That's
She
what she
said
told
it. And
y'all.
she always said
She
it. to
loved
him.
him because she's able to use him and take advantage of him.
He was
the
married to
red
a white woman.
media.
He was.
His wife is white.
Right.
That I will say.
And he had mixed children.
What happened?
He had a white wife with mixed children.
So he should have been in that Knicks holiday picture, right?
What? All right. Let's get back to the point of, she's saying us men should be sharing our feelings and being honest with how we feel. We are allowed to be upset. We are allowed to cry. We are allowed to not be strong for a moment because, but us as men, we feel like, we supposed to be protectors and providers. And when we feel like we can't protect or provide, we are down. That's like us walking around on soft outside. Like, it's like
The reason
we
why
can't
the
do
reason
it.
why men do not show their feelings because the black woman will always turn it against them.
And I
That's
agree
number
with,
one.
I agree
don't
with
care
that.
what anybody says, right? So if I told her how I really feel all the time, it'll be cool. She'll do fake shoulder, right? But then when she gets in her glory,
And that's why you bitch ass. That's why
I'm
you
getting
bitch ass.
cooked.
That is, he's the one who does.
Yo, you a bitch ass nigga, my nigga. You really?
You
I
just
don't
crying
even
last
like
week.
that.
You just crying last week.
I don't even talk to you like that.
Black women have a problem with talking to their significant other as a little kid.
Right, you're the third
And
son.
what the black man has to do to feel like he's not a little kid, I don't want to talk about that. Because it's an ongoing. It's a seed in his mind that grows. It's a plant. It grows, and it gets out of control, and it can't be tamed. Instead of a African American woman catering to the black man, understanding how he feels, not being judgmental, a black man will always tell how he feels. But when the black woman gets in her glory and shits on how he feels or brings up how he felt at a vulnerable moment, a black man will never do that shit again. And that's what it is, nigga. You already know what it is, nigga. It's the set, man. I just felt like saying that. But you know what I'm saying? But on the side, yeah, and I'm black. But that's how it really is, though. A black man, is going to be very hard for him to show his feelings, knowing a black woman will turn that against him
Facts.
anytime she gets in her glory.
the judgment.
She could be right to feel away, but that don't mean bring up how I felt at a vulnerable moment. So
Okay.
how could I ever be vulnerable with you ever again?
Okay, but
Right.
then
I'm
That's
gonna be
real
a
thing.
Teenage
Is that
Mutant
the
Ninja Turtle. I'm gonna be a
excuse that you guys
hardcore nigga all day,
use?
son. I just came home.
Hold on. Did you see how?
He did not
Hold on. Did you
come
just see
home
how
from
she
anywhere.
just? Did you hear what she just said? Is that the excuse? Like, you tried to just belittle the feelings that
Oh
he just
my God.
displayed.
No.
He just displayed his feelings.
Let me tell you
Is
why I
that
said
an
that. I said,
excuse?
is that the excuse?
And that right there, I will keep 15 more secrets.
No, you won't. You'll still tell me anyway. But this is what I'm saying to you, right? I said, is that your excuse? Because if in 2022, right, you're expressing your feelings to anyone and they're belittling you, like, what place is that? What place is there for that type of response anymore? Like, I don't feel like there is that type of place for a response. I've never responded to you like that. So I don't know where you got that from.
Maybe he didn't quite tell you because he doesn't know how to display his feelings. And you over there laughing
I'm
like
so
it's
fidgety.
funny.
I don't know what it is. I just feel like I'm so fidgety. I just can't stay still.
Because he's a liar. Because I would never. This is the thing. Let me come back. Let me come back to what you said about people talking to you or people talking to black men like, or men like little kids. Because
act like
the thing is when you say something of multiple times and someone doesn't get it, then literally it's like talking to someone, like when you talk to someone who doesn't speak English, like sometimes your natural reaction like is to speak louder because you think somehow they're going to understand it, which that never works.
Do you talk to your friend like that?
And then when that doesn't work,
do black women talk to their black friends like that?
You already know how I get down.
Do you talk to them like that? No black woman ever belittles her other friend in front of them. And that's word on everything I love.
But I keep it
real. You don't
understand
what I'm trying to tell you. No, I'm not saying that. It's all mad cater. But when the black guy isn't concerned, it's anger.
Okay, but you want to know what it is?
Yo, you serious? Yo, listen, yo, do whatever you want. Yo, you mad stupid. Yo, I told you last time, yo. This is what you get. Yo, you don't fucking listen. Yo, listen to me. Yo,
dickhead.
Mad wild names. And if I'm like, who the fuck is a dickhead, fam?
Who talks to you like this?
Hold on.
Because it's not me.
Because if I'm like, yo, who the fuck is a dickhead, fam? Who are you talking to,
Why
bro?
did you turn your hat around? Turn it back the way you had it.
No, like, who's a dickhead, bro?
I feel threatened.
Now you're learning the game.
Like
now you're learning the game.
All right, Karen. All right.
you see how I go? Because when a black man shows how he really feel, now they get.
Now they wanna.
Wait, hold on. But you're supposed to be like this from day one.
No, I'm listening to what you're saying.
But I don't got my but like, is that why boys get along by insulting each other and not meaning it, and girls get along by loving each other and not meaning it?
Yo, spit.
He said, for those that didn't hear him, he said, "Is it the reason why?" What did you say? Men
get along by bullying each other. And not
men get along by bullying each other, and women.
And not meaning it, and women get along by loving each other.
And women get along by loving each other.
And not meaning it.
And not meaning it.
I got people I don't talk to right now.
That was a.
But I will still be there for them.
All I do is bully my boys all the time, but we love each other. But like,
That's how we grew up. That's why we play rough with each other.
Yeah, I don't like that.
The fuck out of here. Yo, you bugging the fuck out of here, nigga. Show something he's better than him. What the fuck? Like, we argue crazy. Somebody on the outside, though, they about to fight. But that's my man. I'll clap somebody for him. But when a woman does it, it's very different. I don't know. I don't feel the love because you know what? I could do that with my man and we still be good after. We still go somewhere after. We still sip. We can still talk about the game. We still watch the game. We can have a wild, hard body argument. But with the sisters,
okay, but let's
it don't go like that.
Let's bring it back to. But that's not meaningful exchange of feelings. Like men don't even tell each other how y'all feel about each other. We're talking about expressing your feelings in general, my nigga. In general, like on everyday things like that. Like, hey, you know, I actually do give a fuck. Like, and expressing your feelings doesn't have to be some fucking emotional ass outpouring of emotion.
That right there.
Can I finish my sentence?
Yeah, God.
Thanks. I'd appreciate it. You expressing your feelings, it's usually going to get to the point where it's some emotional because it's been held in. But if there's regular communication, and that's what I'm talking about how you feel about something, like it won't get to that point. There's nothing wrong with saying, yo, the same way you feel, you know, that does mean something to me. I am bothered by that. Like, it could be that small. If you can muster up the words to say, yo, I don't give a fuck about that, why not say, I care about that.
Because
That
black
means
women is
something
not
to me.
stupid. They not dumb, and they know what the fuck they be doing.
See, and that's that right there is your problem, is because you would much rather play that game of you're not dumb, you should figure it out, because that takes the onus off you to have to express your feelings, and that's a problem. I should express my feelings, but you should express your feelings when you feel like it, and then the other times when you don't feel like it, I should be fucking Miss Cleo. Like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Why not just say it? Because you're like, what? It doesn't make sense, because there are some certain things men feel so comfortable to tell women what they feel, but then the things that really matter about yourself are the things that you don't want to express.
Because the vulnerability.
Right. You don't want to be vulnerable.
Because what happens when the black brother gets vulnerable?
No, what happens? Please tell me what happens.
You get shitted on.
Whoever shitted on, who's shitting on you?
Where do I begin?
You know what? We'll save that for another
They got
episode.
mad tense.
But yes. So let's go back to last week when Jamie had his whole rant about your significant other not being on their A game all the time, and you know how you're supposed to bring. What do you say? Can you refresh us? Matter of fact, watch the clip right here. Boom. Now we just seen the clip, right, guys? So now we have Jamie's wife in the building, right? Now, what did you think about that clip when you seen it?
First reaction was, I didn't feel like he said anything wrong.
Okay.
Because people do get comfortable in relationships and then they stop, some of the efforts that you should put in.
Mm-hmm.
However, there was one statement that kind of is ringing in my brain. Something you had said about shaving box, and if someone doesn't shave their box, what did you say?
He doesn't
you
praise.
don't give them praise because they're not shaving their box.
And we not in the 1970s.
What does that mean? Like about the 70s? Oh, like 1970s porn?
In 1970s, ladies had afros here, and then they had afros here.
Okay. So this is my thing. So I guess what you're saying is that, see, this is the thing about guys that I feel like. I feel like you guys make these statements which can be true on their own, but then it's like, where's the other piece to that? Right? You're complaining theoretically that you're home with this woman and her box is hairy. Can we say vagina? Because box, that's not.
You can say vagina, whatever you ladies like to call it.
Vajayjay.
Oh, we can't.
Vajayjay.
No. Vagine. Not Kardashian life. First of all, I just feel like 9 times out of 10, are you providing the environment, the circumstances for someone to even have the fucking time? Because to get your shit waxed, that's like a lot of coordination. And I know for me personally, like, because I'm a person, I don't give a fuck. I'm an open book. Like, that's an appointment. I gotta have the time. Like,
it's a bill.
Y'all don't, I feel like men make a lot of statements and assertions, but then on the back end, y'all not doing what y'all need to do. Like the help me, help you. Nigga, help me, help you. If I'm gonna if this is gonna get waxed, I'm gonna need the time to get it waxed. The time means you're gonna have to be with the kids while I go to this appointment. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there has to be communication, and the communication is something that falls off, but somehow people expect things to just move the same.
But what about using that A word? I mean, the accountability. And make sure that you do it and make sure that it gets done regardless. So you make sure that Jamie's going to be around for the day to, not you, but just women. He's going to be around for the day to watch the kids while you go and do your appointment.
Why I got to make sure he's around, though? Why can't he make
Because
sure? That's a lot of me making sure.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just like, all right, Jamie, what if he didn't get a haircut for 5 months and he's out there and you taking him somewhere and he's looking crazy? What would you do? Go get a haircut.
Well, let me really think about that.
Think about it.
You know what's crazy?
He's a well-groomed individual.
Right, because he knows how I am.
And the reason why she wouldn't do that? Why wouldn't she do that?
Why?
Because you always get your haircut? What?
Why wouldn't you do that?
Because I don't really care about stuff like that.
Cling. And we are on air.
I hate this guy.
No, but you get what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like I'm saying, right? I will show her affection.
But what does that have to do?
No matter what the situation is.
That, okay. That's a lie.
He made that statement too. He said, black men show affection no matter what. But
I heard it. It's,
okay.
It's
Speak out.
Speak on it.
these are the statements that you make that make people say, yo, he must not be in a stable relationship.
Think I'm with you. What you talking about?
Okay, I know that, but the way you talk is the way you talk. Like,
I don't live with them. I don't give a fuck.
But okay, because it's like more easily said than done. There's some of the things that you say, it's like, okay, cool, he said it, but in theory, it doesn't work out like that. Like, as far as what you just said about making sure he's home, like
not making sure he's home, but making sure he's available. Do it.
But see,
like
that's not realistic.
Why not?
If there are two people, right?
Uh-huh.
I already have my own schedule to keep up with.
Right.
And 9 times out of 10, I'm also keeping up with the kid's schedule.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's that much to ask if I'm doing all of this and literally the only thing you have to do is wake up and go to work, and I'm doing everything else.
Mm-hmm.
You should be at least trying to accommodate me and at least make sure I have that time to do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially if these things are important to you, you'll make sure that they happen. You don't have to make sure that you get a haircut. I make sure we work that out, right?
Yeah.
If I want to do something, I gotta make. I mean, I have to. The kids are a little bit older now, so our situation is different. But I don't want to use us like as the example necessarily. But I feel like a lot of men miss that. Like, you're a grown adult. I'm a grown adult. You're asking me to do a lot now. So now I have to coordinate my schedule and coordinate your schedule instead of you saying, wow, like the same way I want to get my hair cut is the same way my wife wants to get her hair done. You know, this is my appointment. Let me check in with my wife and see, you know what I'm saying? Does she have anything planned? Because that's really what it comes down to. It's not even about like, it's just the communication. But a lot of men are so used to just living their life on the fucking cuff that they go live spontaneously. When you have kids, you cannot be that spontaneity. You got to cut. That shit got to be at a minimum sometimes.
What school you went to?
Don't play with me, Jamie.
That was a big word. I ain't gonna lie. That was a big homie word. Spontaneity.
So like he said the things that he didn't like. He didn't like the Old Navy sweatpants. Do you have Old Navy sweatpants?
I don't even.
Well, I guess that was just like a.
Why would you say that? Why would you say I was an Old Navy?
Like I said, right? No
Old
matter
Navy.
what she do,
yeah.
No matter what she wear.
Why would you say I was in performance fleece?
No, Nordic performance. What I'm saying, right? I'm not saying no matter what I'm saying, right? No matter what she do, no matter how she looks, no matter what she wears, I will still show her the same fucking affection and still want to
touch her, hug
clap
her
every day.
No matter what.
I don't give a fuck what the situation
Are
is.
we gonna bring this up? You bringing up clapping?
Clapping.
Yo,
Nigga, we are on
camera am I
air.
looking into?
We are on air.
Yo, let me tell you something. I'm gonna give men across America the biggest fucking piece of advice. You want to get fucked regularly? The fucked and sucked is the thing that everybody's. You gotta help us help you. We tired, my nigga. We get home, We tired. 9 times out of 10, we're working the same fucking 40 hours you're working. Got to clock out of that job, to clock into the next one. Next job is called y'all niggas and holding y'all down. Cook, clean, homework. What energy do we have at that point to do anything? Is no energy left. And that goes back to, again, if you know that this is the situation, we have to make some kind of accommodations here. Some people's schedules just really just don't allow for it. And that I get. But a lot of y'all niggas is working at the mall. You have time. The mall closes at 10. You started work probably at 2. That means you could have took them kids to school. You could have fabuloso something. You could have did something, but you don't. And then you wonder why we're tired. So for me, it's the help me, help you. You want me, you want this lifestyle. Like, I can't provide it all. It's impossible. It's impossible. This is not the 50s where we're at home and we're not doing shit. If your wife is at home all day and all she's doing is cooking and clean, and that's a job too, I can definitely see where there's a room for complaint. But if I'm working 40 hours like you, we just trying to get by. Like, we got to work together. We might literally have to take out, like, we have to sit down and figure out, like, how is our night going to go? What time do you get off? What time do I get off? You know, what time is left for us? What time are we going to sleep?
I come to you. I come to you as a humble guy just talking on the podcast. Some conversations you just can't have on film.
Gotcha.
Well, we're going to have this conversation on film because we're on air. Oh, now, when you have a black African-American woman, right?
Gosh, why does it always have to go back to that?
They'll go to sleep 4 o'clock in the morning watching the show of the oppressors, Kardashian, right? When they get up in the morning, they'll get up, oh my God, I'm so tired. Da, da, da. But when they get to work, do their bosses know that they're tired? No.
My bosses be no.
No, they be like,
tired.
you be like, hey, good morning. You'll do whatever. You'll get coffee. You'll make that sacrifice. You'll get coffee. You'll do whatever.
Dressed to the nines.
Dressed to the motherfucking nines. Hunter boots with the heel on the bottom. I'm giving y'all some shit right now. For all the fashionistas, Hunter boots with the heel on the bottom. Y'all doing that. Y'all doing whatever. Y'all doing Jewish skirts. Y'all looking mad presentable.
Yo, why he
presentable for places that you really don't want to be.
They're
so
called,
if you really want to be with me,
they're called pencil skirts.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Whatever. Whatever, man. Everything I do is in pen, nigga. My shit is permanent, you heard? But anyway, right? You go to the oppressor's job and you're dressed to the nines. But when you come home, I love you. You know what I'm saying? I really do.
When I come home, what?
When you come home, you come home, yeah?
I come home, I be looking crazy.
Men think
I be looking crazy going to work.
Men think that work gets the best of you.
He can't think that at my job, not what I do, how I be looking when I go to work.
But the energy, the amount of
how I be going to work.
The skyscrapers just came down, but at one point, they was high.
I be going to work high.
No. What? Oh,
no, you don't. This
high
is a
up.
joke.
Oh, edit that out.
I was talking about up, like, what, all I'm saying is, right, like I said, every day is a probation. So when you go to the job, you on your P's and Q's and you feel away if you don't perform a certain way. But niggas feel like they can perform any way when they're at home. It could be
and you don't think I'm like that at work? You already know my body.
Guys, can you guys quiet down? Let me say it again. When a woman goes to work, her energy is up and she's on her P's and Q's and on her toes. When she gets home, unfortunately, fellas, it's not the same way.
But why would you expect it to be? When you come home from work, what do? Let's talk about let's run down your routine when you get home from work.
Bring the mic to you.
Oh, sorry.
Bring it to you.
Right here?
Yeah, you can push it in if you want to move to the side. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Proceed.
What is your routine when you come home from work? Let's talk about your routine. Let's talk about your daily routine. Or do you want me to tell you what your daily routine is?
Yeah, bro. Black, yo, speak out.
No, what's your daily routine?
My daily routine.
So what's your
my
routine?
my routine
JC?
is waking up in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
doing 100 diamonds,
Mm-hmm.
couple sit-ups,
Mm-hmm.
watching Brother Polite YouTube,
Sounds.
getting to get educated before I go to work,
Mm-hmm.
take a shower,
Mm-hmm.
go to work.
And then when you come home, what's that like?
Come home,
Mm-hmm.
do the homework with the kids.
Jamie. Jamie.
Cook dinner.
Yo, do the homework with the kids.
Jamie, if we're gonna do this,
Fry up the.
if we're gonna do
Hold on, I'm about to give you
Fry
that
up the
what,
bologna.
nigga?
Fry up.
If we're gonna do this, let's. The only way to do this is be truthful now. Let's not be selling wolf tickets, as my dad says. Don't do that. What do? How's your after you miraculously make it home safely? On that elite.
When I get home,
Mm-hmm.
it's NBA on TNT, NBA on ESPN, YouTube videos to catch up, get educated,
Mm-hmm.
play with Jackson,
Mm-hmm.
talk shit about my oldest son,
Mm-hmm.
try to touch you. It's 12:30.
But
It's too late.
where am I?
Too late. My fun ran out. You heard?
And where am I usually about that time?
In a
Let me
third
do my impression of a
dream.
hot dog.
But where? Next to you, somewhere on the couch.
Not
right?
all the time. We're not doing that. I'm
90% of the time. Yo, Jamie, tell
You're
the
next
truth.
to me.
Jamie, if I talk like this, is
You're.
it louder for you?
I don't know.
Jamie, okay, but well, that's a whole nother topic.
No,
but
I mean, at the end of the year, you're
But
right.
basically,
Maybe
your
my
day-
timing could be off, bro. But niggas is leading
it's
me
not
a different
about
direction.
your timing though. Look at what your day look like. Nigga, you're living your best fucking life. Nigga, I wake up, I'll go work out, and then I'll go to work, and then I come home, and then I watch some TV, I play with my son, I try to fuck you, and then I go to bed. Like, nigga, amazing. Nigga, I would love to be you, because my life isn't like that. I wake up at 7 a.m., rush to throw this weave together, which I don't have to do too much because I have the best stylist in the world. Potent experience. But anyway, take the kids to school, go to work.
Not every day.
Jamie,
You don't have the kids to school every day.
Jamie, you maybe take this kids to school once a week. Maybe once a week. Even though that's another conversation.
No. You know what's good?
So-
Listen, you're right. I'm gonna come clean.
But hold on.
I'm gonna
No,
bully,
but
but I'm
hold
gonna come
on.
clean.
But hold on, because this needs to be, maybe if it's recorded, I could just play it.
No, you're right. I do need to take the
But
kids to school
hold
more
on.
often.
Listen, it's not about
Yeah,
that.
yo, good, because I'm not.
The bigger picture is your day is fucking chilling, doing the shit that you want. And the minute I open my fucking eyes, I'm doing a bunch of fucking shit throughout the day that I don't want to do. I take the kids to school, then I go to work, and then I have to now rush home to pick the kids up from school. Sometimes I have to take Jalen to soccer. Sometimes I have to take Jackson to tutoring. And sometimes I'm not getting in the house till 7, 8 o'clock, and I'm still expected to cook dinner. Like, you get to go to work, you get to wake up, work out. I don't even, like, for me to wake up and work out, I would really have to wake up at like 5 a.m., 5:30. And then it's like, by the time you get home, it's 10 o'clock. I want to hang out with you, see you for a minute. And then, yeah, I usually do fall asleep because I'm fucking, now by then, we're falling asleep 2 a.m. sometimes. So it's like my day, like, it doesn't fucking stop. It does not stop. you get to do a lot of things that you don't want to do. I don't even have the time to do the things like and that's why the thing with the hairy box kind of like struck a little bit of a chord with me, because most women were not always like these women that they have become. Like, a lot of these bitches want to talk this hot shit. Well, you make the time for this shit you want to. Yeah, but your son probably can't fucking read. So there's that too. You know what I mean? Like, if you're really a mother and you're in the trenches with your fucking kids, bitch, you don't fucking have time. There's no way. I did the math. I manage projects for a living. I'm telling you, there's no time. Okay? Maybe if your kids are just fucking self-sufficient and they do their own homework and they wash their own fucking laundry, or you have a laundry service. I'm old school. I clean my own house, I do my own cooking, and I wash my own fucking clothes. So yeah, I'm not gonna have a lot of time to do all those things. So it's either I need help, or, you know, we just need to streamline things a little bit better.
When in the slavery days, right? Back in the slavery days, right? What do you think the sisters did? They had no car, they had nothing. What do you think they did to walk to get to work? To sew, cook, clean, wash up, bake, fight off the white oppressor.
No.
They didn't have.
I'm being real.
You don't even want to take it there.
They didn't have jobs.
They didn't have jobs. They did other shit that was mad stressful. Picking cotton, doing
How
mad
about
wild
getting
shit.
fucked by massa? How about warming his bed?
How do you know that getting fucked by massa is not you going to your job? I swear I'm getting so wise as I speak. I noticed that. Like, I'm getting smarter and more in wisdom as I talk. The more I talk, I'm getting smarter and wiser. How do you know, besides warming Massa's bed up and putting the compression socks on his feet, is not the same as you going to work? When the sisters did all of that, when their man came home, they still acted like none of that happened. Harriet Tubman freed a lot of slaves, but she could have freed a lot more slaves if they knew they was free.
You be picking up these catchphrases from places.
Yeah.
Yo, real talk though. I just dropped son.
Yo, the worst thing is to see someone say something that they think is so profound and it sounds so fucking stupid. It's painful to
But all
watch.
jokes aside, everybody went through a lot more way back then. All jokes aside, some real life shit.
Okay.
Like their back was against the wall. They felt that if anything could happen, if they didn't do nothing, something bad would happen. So they would cook, they would clean, they would do whatever. Even if, I hate to say, even if they had to give Master some box and then come home and tap and dap and then soak their box in vinegar for their man.
That was not happening.
Nah, I know, I'm dragging it, but I'm just saying, like, let's just say, right? Let's just say that, no, at the end of the day, the sisters did a lot back then and the brothers did a lot back then, right? So there should be no complaints from nobody.
You're taking this to another.
No, I'm not, because that's what counted. That's something that really happened.
The relationship between black men and black women is a completely different topic. Like, but we're just talking about, just in general, men and women in a household, and men having these unrealistic, at times, expectations of how households are supposed to be run. You want me to run a household, nigga? Then guess what? Don't expect me to work. You want a household to be run the way you want it? Like, it's gotta be some give and take. You can't expect me to be out of the home for the same amount of time that you're out of the home, but then come home and expect
more out of you.
I don't get it.
I think we're giving these women more strength than they have in our brain,
and they're not giving us strength that we need.
I feel like, and I don't want to be rude. I feel like our grandmothers were more stronger, more. I don't know. Like, I'm just not saying, like, I'm not gonna say wiser, because I feel like the women today are way more smarter, because that's why they're not doing the shit that they were doing back then. But I just think, we have high expectations for things from women of our past. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, but the generation they produce a generation of crackheads. So it's like, for me, it's like seriously.
That's true.
Let's think about our parents. I have a lot of I definitely have some drug addiction problems in my family. I'm sure we could all relate to that. So
that's some real shit you said. I didn't even think about it like that.
They were absent.
Right.
Because grandma was working fucking 16, 18 hours. So you're absent.
And fucking Mr.
We're
Charles.
trying to give our kids I literally said to myself, and you know this, when we had kids, first of all, when we had our second child, I told you I wasn't working anymore. And you were like, all right. And I stopped working for a long time. And then we was like, we decide, we want to do certain things. If we want to reach these goals, we're both going to have to work. That's just what it is. That's why most families, both people work. So, but I also knew that raising black boys, raising them in New York City, I was like, I got to figure out what career path I need to take that I could be home with my kids or at least be able to pick them up from school. That wasn't an option back in the day. You needed to be a fucking school teacher. That's why there's so many black women teachers. Because realistically, it was like, what job can I take where I could get out at the time my kids are going to be getting out of school and be off on the summertime so I can take care of my kids then. We don't have that issue because we've both made sure that someone can be there to pick up those kids. So that's why it's different. But what that now means is now you're still working those same hours, but now you got to put that work in at home to keep your kids off the street. Our parents didn't have those options. Or if they did, I know my mom didn't have that option.
She did.
To just have me. I was a latchkey kid. I was coming home with letting myself in, doing my own homework. There was nobody there to help me with my homework.
So you've been independent.
Don't get into that.
And we're on air. So, boss lady, you've been independent, right?
Listen. We gotta cut it right here because I feel like you guys should have your own show.
With this maniac.
Yeah. And I thank you guys for dropping by and having a good conversation and kind of enlightening us on the lights, right? We got the lights, right? It's called that's what it's going to be. The light shows. The light show? No.
Yeah, why not? Right.
This is the boss right here.
But in public, right? They're gonna try to slander me behind doors.
But isn't that what matters?
What?
I will always make you look like the boss in public, honey.
Nigga, I'm gonna be a boss regardless.
You the boss behind doors, but sometimes I be having.
You can give me insight.
You the head, but nigga, I'm the neck.
You can give me insight.
Pow.
You can give me insight.
That you don't listen to, but that's another show too.
Yeah.
Shaq could be controlled.
All right.
Charles Barkley could be controlled.
My name is Shatek, the producer. Conversations on Film on at Conversations on Film, youtube.com/BeatsOnFilm. Shatek, the producer, on Instagram. JC, can you tell them where to find you?
Yo, JC the Light. You can find me on Instagram, JC_the_light.
And see how many pictures he has with his wife.
I don't want to get into that because at the end of the day, you ain't scrolling more.
Thank you.
106 posts and I saw 2.
No, listen. Shit. And at the end of the day, if I did delete some pics,
I got some for him to add.
If I did delete some pics, it's because I got mad at how she tried to play me.
You deleted some of my pictures off your page?
All right. So JC
_the_light Unfortunately, with this new program Shatek is doing, Jamie Cantave on Facebook now. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, I was Jamie Cantave before social media, so it is what it is. That's who I am. I ain't gonna try to be nobody else. Take me as I am, Mary J. Blige. And we have this lovely lady over here.
Yes, D Mills on Instagram. DMIILLZZ. Dahra Cantave on Facebook. And that's it.
And what you gonna be after the show is over? Gonna be food, nigga.
Okay. Yo, this has been another episode of Conversations on Film. All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
You think you Ralph McDaniel?
Whoa, Shatek.